Have you noticed that your hands or feet feel cold almost all the time, even when the weather is perfectly fine? Maybe you're sitting indoors, wrapped in a blanket, but your toes still feel like ice. Or you find yourself rubbing your hands together just to get a little warmth back. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. Many women over the age of 60 experience this same thing, and it can be frustrating, confusing, or even concerning. You might wonder, is this just part of getting older? Or worse, is there something wrong with me? Well, here's the good news. No, it is not just in your head. And no, it is not something you just have to live with. In today's episode of Wise Elders Insight, we are going to talk about why so many women begin to feel cold in their hands and feet after 60 years of age, and more importantly, how you can fix it in natural, gentle ways that actually work. You will learn what your body may be trying to tell you, what small changes can make a big difference, and a few comforting home remedies you can start using today. So grab a warm cup of tea, settle in, and let's take this journey together. Because you deserve to feel warm, supported, and at ease every single day. Why your hands and feet always feel cold after age 60. Let's begin by understanding what is really happening in your body. As we grow older, our bodies go through many changes. Some are visible, like gray hair or wrinkles, but others are more subtle, like how blood flows or how our hormones work. Cold hands and feet are not just an inconvenience. They are your body's way of whispering that something needs a little extra care. Here are the most common reasons why this happens after the age of 60. First, slower circulation. As we age, our blood vessels can become less flexible. That makes it harder for warm, oxygen-rich blood to travel all the way to your fingers and toes. When blood flow slows down, your hands and feet are often the first to feel it. Second, changes in hormones, especially after menopause. Estrogen, which plays a role in regulating body temperature and blood flow, naturally decreases as women age. That drop can leave you feeling colder than you used to, even in the same environment. Third, thyroid issues. An underactive thyroid, which doctors call hypothyroidism, is common in women over 60. One of its earliest symptoms? Cold hands and feet. The thyroid controls your metabolism, and when it slows down, everything else, including heat production, can slow down too. Fourth, vitamin and mineral deficiencies. If your body is low in iron, vitamin B12, or magnesium, it may have trouble producing healthy red blood cells. That affects circulation and temperature regulation. Many older adults are low in these nutrients without even knowing it. Fifth, chronic health conditions. Conditions like type 2 diabetes, peripheral neuropathy, or a circulation disorder called Raynaud's phenomenon can all affect how warm or cold your extremities feel. Even some medications prescribed for blood pressure or heart conditions can lower your body temperature slightly. And finally, stress. Yes, emotional stress. When you feel anxious, your body naturally narrows blood vessels in your hands and feet as part of the fight or flight response. If you are feeling emotionally overwhelmed or on edge more often than not, it might be affecting your temperature too. Now that you understand the reasons behind those cold hands and feet, the question becomes, what can you do about it? The good news is, a lot. In the next part of this episode, we are going to explore gentle, natural remedies that you can start using today. And most of them are already in your kitchen or your daily routine. Let's get into it. Natural fixes that work. Number 1, move a little and move often. One of the most effective ways to bring warmth back to your hands and feet is to move your body a little bit, several times a day. As we age, our circulation tends to slow down, especially if we are less physically active than we used to be. But the beautiful truth is, even small movements, done consistently, can have a big impact. You do not need to go to a gym or follow a strict routine. Something as simple as wiggling your fingers and toes in the morning, gently rotating your wrists, or slowly stretching your legs before getting out of bed can wake up your body's natural warmth. Movement sends a signal to your blood vessels that it is time to open up and start flowing. Throughout the day, getting up to walk around the house every hour or so, even for just a few minutes, helps blood reach your extremities. Some women find joy in chair yoga or slow flowing movements like Tai Chi, which are especially helpful for improving circulation without straining joints. The important thing is not intensity, but consistency. Moving with care and intention, even for just 5 or 10 minutes at a time, can bring warmth back into your hands, your feet, and your life. Number 2, the ginger and cayenne foot soak. Another gentle but powerful remedy is soaking your feet in warm water with ginger and cayenne pepper. This simple ritual, done at home, uses nature's gifts to stimulate circulation and soothe tired feet. Start by preparing a basin of warm water that feels comfortable to the touch. Then add slices of fresh ginger root. Ginger has long been known for its warming and anti-inflammatory properties. To this, add a small amount of cayenne pepper, just a pinch, which contains a natural compound that opens blood vessels and encourages warmth. The combination of heat, ginger, and cayenne gently activates your circulation, helping blood move more easily into the toes and lower legs. As you place your feet into the water, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and allow yourself to feel supported. Many women describe a pleasant tingling sensation after just a few minutes and often feel their feet stay warm for hours afterward. You can also add calming herbs like chamomile or a few drops of lavender oil for a soothing scent and relaxation. This soak can be repeated 2 or 3 times per week, especially in the evening, as a way to unwind and care for your body. Number 3, warmth from within with healing drinks. Sometimes, the best way to warm your hands and feet is by warming your whole body, starting from the inside. What you drink can play a powerful role in how your body feels, especially as you grow older. There are several natural drinks that gently boost circulation, reduce inflammation, and support your nervous system. One favorite is golden milk, made by warming a cup of almond or oat milk with turmeric, cinnamon, a little black pepper, and a spoonful of honey. Turmeric helps reduce inflammation. Cinnamon naturally warms the body, and black pepper helps you absorb the turmeric more effectively. This drink is not only delicious, it can also help you relax and sleep more deeply when enjoyed before bedtime. Another wonderful option is fresh ginger tea with lemon. Ginger is known to stimulate blood flow and improve digestion. You can boil fresh ginger slices in water for 10 minutes, then add lemon juice and honey if desired. This tea is perfect for chilly mornings or after meals. Finally, consider drinking a small amount of beet juice each day, about half a cup. Beets contain natural nitrates that improve circulation by helping to relax and widen blood vessels. These drinks are easy to make, comforting to sip, and supportive of your body's ability to stay warm from the inside out. Drinking them regularly is a nourishing way to bring steady warmth into your everyday life. Number 4, the power of natural fabrics and breath. Another gentle way to encourage warmth in your body is by combining 2 things. Your grandmother may have known instinctively the comfort of natural fabrics and the quiet strength of your own breath. Let's begin with fabrics. What you wear next to your skin can make a bigger difference than you might think. Natural fibers, such as wool or cotton, help your body regulate temperature more effectively than synthetic materials. Wool, in particular, does a wonderful job at holding in warmth, without making you feel overheated. Wearing wool socks, soft mittens, or even a wool lap blanket during cold months can help your hands and feet feel more consistently warm, especially if your circulation tends to be sluggish. But beyond what you wear, how you breathe also plays a role in your body's warmth. When we are anxious, stressed, or holding our breath unconsciously, which many of us do without even realizing, our blood vessels constrict. That means less blood flow to the hands and feet. Deep, calm breathing tells your body that you are safe and allows your blood vessels to relax and open. One simple technique you can try is called the 3-6-6 method. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 3 seconds. Then hold that breath gently for 6 seconds. Finally, exhale softly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this for 4 or 5 rounds. Many women report that their fingers begin to tingle and their hands feel noticeably warmer after just a few minutes of this kind of breathing. Over time, practicing deep breathing daily can help your nervous system stay more balanced, which supports healthier circulation and deeper sleep. Number 5. The quiet magic of magnesium. As we grow older, our bodies can become deficient in certain minerals without us realizing it. And one of the most important of those minerals is magnesium. Magnesium supports muscle relaxation, nerve function, and yes, even circulation. When your magnesium levels are low, your blood vessels may tighten more easily, which can restrict blood flow to your hands and feet. Thankfully, restoring magnesium is simple and very gentle on the body. One of the easiest ways to support your magnesium levels is through food. Pumpkin seeds, leafy greens like spinach and kale, almonds, and even avocados are all excellent sources. Including a small amount of these foods in your daily meals can slowly but surely improve your overall mineral balance. Another wonderful option is to apply magnesium directly to the skin using a topical magnesium oil or spray. You can find this at most health stores or online. Simply spray a small amount on your legs or the soles of your feet before bed. It absorbs through the skin and can help relax tight muscles, ease nighttime restlessness, and improve sleep. Some women notice that their feet feel warmer and less tense just a few nights after starting this habit. Magnesium is sometimes called the calming mineral, and for good reason. Whether you take it in through food or apply it topically, it can bring a quiet sense of comfort to your body, helping you not only feel warmer, but also more at ease. Number 6. A nightly foot massage with warming oils. There is something deeply healing about touch, especially when it is done with care and intention. Giving yourself a short, soothing foot massage each evening is not only relaxing, but it also helps stimulate circulation, reduce stress, and prepare the body for restful sleep. Many women find that after just a few nights of massaging their feet, they begin to fall asleep faster and wake up feeling warmer and more refreshed. To begin, choose a warming oil that suits your skin and your senses. Sesame oil is a traditional choice that penetrates deeply and brings a gentle warming effect. Olive oil is another good option, especially when mixed with a few drops of essential oils such as peppermint, eucalyptus, or ginger. These essential oils stimulate blood flow and give a pleasant sensation of warmth on the skin. Once you have your oil ready, warm it slightly by rubbing it between your hands. Then take one foot in your lap and begin applying the oil with slow, circular motions. Focus on the arch, the heel, the ball of the foot, and the toes. Use your thumbs to press gently but firmly. Give attention to each part of the foot, not rushing through but listening to what your body needs. This small act of self-care, just 5 or 10 minutes per foot, can become a ritual you look forward to. Over time, you may notice less tension in your legs, better sleep at night, and a steady warmth returning to your feet. It is one of those quiet, personal practices that reminds you how much love and care your body still deserves. Number 7. The evening heat ritual. Ending the day with warmth and intention. There is something powerful about the way we end our day. For many women, the evening can feel like a time of slowing down, of reflection, or sometimes even loneliness. But it can also be transformed into a time of warmth, comfort, and deep healing. That is where the evening heat ritual comes in. A gentle routine designed not only to warm your hands and feet, but to calm your nervous system, settle your thoughts, and invite a sense of peace before sleep. This ritual does not need to be long or complicated. What matters most is the intention behind it, the message you send to your body and your heart, that you are safe, cared for, and worthy of warmth and rest. Begin your ritual by choosing a quiet moment in the early evening, perhaps an hour before bed. Start by preparing a warm foot soak. This could be the ginger and cayenne soak we mentioned earlier, or simply a basin of warm water with Epsom salt and a few drops of lavender oil. As your feet rest in the water, allow yourself to breathe deeply and release the tension of the day. You may want to dim the lights, light a candle, or play soft music in the background. Let this be a space of comfort and gentleness. After the soak, dry your feet with a soft towel and apply a warming oil or lotion. Take your time. Gently massage the soles of your feet, your heels, and your toes. If you like, put on a cozy pair of wool or cotton socks afterward to hold in the warmth. This small act helps your body know that it is time to slow down and restore. Next, prepare a warm drink to nourish your body from the inside. A cup of golden milk or ginger tea is perfect. Sip it slowly, without distractions. This is not just about drinking something warm. It is about honoring your need for stillness, for reflection, for kindness to yourself. Finally, sit quietly for just 5 minutes. Close your eyes. Place your hands on your lap or over your heart. Think of 3 things you are grateful for, or simply notice the warmth in your body, the rhythm of your breath, the softness of the moment. This is your time. By making this a nightly habit, you send a signal to your entire being that the day is ending with care, with intention, and with love. Many women find that after just 1 week of practicing this ritual, their sleep improves, their body feels calmer, and the coldness in their hands and feet becomes less noticeable. It is not magic. It is simply the body responding to warmth, consistency, and compassion, something all of us deserve, especially at the end of a long day. Number 8. Keep a warmth journal. Listening to your body's quiet messages. Sometimes the body whispers before it speaks loudly. A small ache, a twinge of cold, a change in energy. These are messages. And one of the most empowering things you can do, especially as you grow older, is to start paying attention to those messages, gently and without judgment. Keeping a warmth journal is a simple practice that helps you tune in to what your body is trying to tell you about your circulation, your habits, your emotions, and your overall well-being. A warmth journal is not about perfection or tracking every little detail. It is a personal space where you can reflect, observe, and start to notice patterns in your body. You can use a small notebook by your bedside, a daily planner, or even a voice recording if writing feels tiring. The format is not important. What matters is that you show up for yourself with curiosity and care. Each evening, take a few quiet moments to jot down what you noticed during the day. Were your hands or feet cold this morning? Did you feel warmer after walking or doing stretches? Did drinking ginger tea help more than beet juice? Did you feel colder after sitting too long or skipping a meal? Over time, these notes create a gentle map of what works for you and what does not. You may want to include a few simple prompts. For example, what did I eat today? Did I move my body? How warm did my hands and feet feel throughout the day? Did I try any of the remedies? How did I sleep the night before? How am I feeling emotionally? Even just writing 1 or 2 sentences each day builds awareness. And with awareness comes the power to make small, loving changes. Some women discover, for instance, that their feet are always cold on days they skip their morning stretches. Others realize that a certain tea or bedtime routine keeps them warm through the night. Some even notice emotional patterns, like feeling colder on days they feel lonely, anxious, or disconnected, which helps them bring more emotional warmth into their lives as well. Your warmth journal becomes a quiet companion, a way of checking in with yourself, of honoring the wisdom of your body, and of noticing your own progress. It is a reminder that healing is not always a straight line, but it is a journey that you are walking with care. And maybe most importantly, writing in your journal each night becomes another form of self-care, another act of kindness, another way of saying to yourself, I am listening, I matter, I am worth taking care of, a story that stays with you. Sometimes the most powerful medicine is not something you can buy in a bottle or brew in a cup. Sometimes it is the feeling of being seen, of knowing that someone else out there understands what you are going through, that you are not invisible and you are not alone. A few months ago, I received a handwritten letter from a woman named Margaret. She is 72 years old and lives in a small town in Ohio. In her letter, she wrote about her love for quilting, how she had spent most of her life stitching together stories in fabric, making blankets for her children, and later, her grandchildren. But over the past year, her hands had become so cold and stiff that she could barely hold a needle. Some days, her fingers felt like they did not belong to her at all. She had stopped quilting. She had stopped baking. She even stopped going out as much, afraid she might drop something or embarrass herself in front of others. She said she began to feel like the world was closing in around her, like warmth, not just in her hands, but in her life, was slipping away. Then one night, she came across an old video from this channel. She almost clicked away, but something in the title made her pause. She watched quietly, not expecting much. But by the end of that video, she said, she was in tears. Not because it was sad, but because she finally felt understood. She said, I didn't know anyone else noticed how much this mattered. I didn't know anyone cared. Margaret started trying a few of the gentle remedies we talked about. First, the ginger foot soak. Then, the breathing exercise before bed. A week later, she added the nightly massage with warming oil. She said it felt silly at first, massaging her own feet. But after 3 nights, she began to feel something surprising. Not just heat in her toes, but a quiet sense of connection with her own body again. After 3 weeks, she picked up a needle and thread again. It was slow at first and a little clumsy, but her hands were warm, and her spirit, warmer still. She ended her letter with a line I will never forget. She wrote, I thought I had to live with cold hands. I didn't know I was allowed to heal. Margaret's story is not rare. There are thousands of women, just like her, just like you, who quietly carry discomfort, frustration, or even shame about changes in their bodies. But what I want you to remember today is this: your body is still your home, and it is still worthy of warmth, care, and love. Whether it is through a warm cup of golden milk, a walk in the sunlight, or simply resting your hands gently over your heart at the end of the day, healing is always possible. Not just physical healing, but emotional warmth too. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are simply in a new season of life. And like every season, it holds its own beauty, its own rhythm, and its own way of blooming. You deserve warmth. So here we are, at the end of our time together today. And if there is one thing I hope you take with you, it is this: Your hands, your feet, your body. They are not just parts of you. They are your history. They have held babies, carried groceries, written letters, baked bread, stitched quilts, wiped tears, and comforted others. They have done so much for so many. Now they are asking for something in return. They are asking for warmth, for softness, for patience, and for care. You have learned today that cold hands and feet after 60 are not just a part of aging that you have to accept. They are a signal, a whisper from your body saying, "Please pay attention to me. I still need tending." And you have also learned that healing does not have to be complicated or expensive. It can be found in small, loving habits, moving your body a little each day, soaking your feet in warm water, sipping a cup of golden milk, wrapping yourself in wool, breathing more deeply, journaling your experience, or simply sitting with your own presence at the end of the day. These are not just remedies. They are forms of kindness, and you deserve every single one of them. If this video gave you comfort, if it made you feel seen or less alone, I invite you to do 3 simple things. First, click the like button. That small gesture helps YouTube know this video matters to people and helps more women just like you find it. Second, subscribe to this channel, Wise Elders Insight, if you have not already. Each week, we share gentle, thoughtful guidance for women walking this beautiful later chapter of life, and I would love to walk that path with you. And third, in the comments below, I invite you to share something personal. What is one small thing that brings warmth to your life? A memory? A habit? A feeling? I read every comment, and I promise you, your words might be exactly what another woman needs to hear today. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for caring for yourself. And always remember, you are not too old. You are not too late. Your warmth, your strength, and your joy still matter more than ever. I'll see you in the next video.